Shalom. Peace from God the Father may be with you all wherever and whenever you are at this time. Let me introduce myself. My name is Hadasa Ananda Gabriella. I'm a student from the Tartung State Christian Religion Institute, Faculty of Christian Education, Christian Religious Education Study Program, Semester 1 Grup A. On this occasion, I will present an assignment from the English course with the lecturer Mr. Raikhapoor, S.Pd. M.Hum. Happy listening! The topic of my discussion on this occasion is Queen Esther. But it would be better before I discuss the story of Queen Esther. It would be better if I first discuss who Queen Esther was. Queen Esther was a Jewish girl who lived in the Persian kingdom during the time of King Ahasuerus. After the death of his parents, Mordecai, his biological cousin, raised him. Through a series of unexpected events, Esther was chosen to be Queen of Persia, although her identity as a Jew was initially kept secret. His story is famous for his role in saving his people from Haman's evil plans to exterminate the Jews in Persia. Her loyalty and courage in facing this difficult situation is the main focus of the story in the book of Esther in the Bible. Okay, here we will start discussing for the story of Queen Esther. History in the Bible begins when King Ahasuerus of Persia held an extraordinary fast for 180 days. When the fast ended, he threw another fast for 7 days. In the midst of the fast, he ordered Queen Vashti to appear in front of the guests, but Vashti refused his order. Because Vashti refused, the king's advisors suggested looking for another woman who was more worthy of being queen. Of the various candidates, Esther, who was actually a Jewish girl named Hadasa, was chosen because of the beauty. Mordecai, his cousin, who also raised him, advised him to keep the identity as a Jew a secret. Esther becomes queen of Persia, but Mordecai discovers the evil plans of Haman, a high-ranking official to exterminate all the Jews. Mordecai asks Esther to speak to King Ahasuerus and reveal the evil plan, even though it was dangerous because of police regulations that prohibit anyone from disturbing the king without permission. Esther decided to do this. The truth faced for the king and Haman then reveals Haman's evil plan. The king was angry and Haman was punished. Mordecai was then appointed as a high official in this kingdom. Finally, Esther and Mordecai succeeded in saving the Jewish people from destruction. Well, that was the interesting story of Queen Esther in the Bible. So from this story I got several valuable conclusions. Firstly, the story shows how one person's courage and loyalty can bring about big change in difficult situations. Despite the great risks, Esther took bold steps to protect her people. And secondly, the story also highlights how God worked in secret secret and through ordinary people to protect and save his people. Although God's name is not mentioned in the book of Esther, the entire story shows how God directed these events to protect his people from this destruction. That's all I can say about Queen Esther. I hope what I can say can be useful for people who listen and be a blessing to all of us. Finally, I would like to thank you very much for your attention, especially to Mr. Raikhapoor. Jesus bless you. Shalom.